Hello fellow Trekkies, and welcome to Trekking Out the News. I'm your host James, and let's get you up to speed on all the week's Star Trek headlines. They're coming at you in 3, 2, 1. In an exciting blend of animated charm and live-action drama, the Star Trek universe has expanded its horizons with the crossover of Star Trek Strange New Worlds and Star Trek Lower Decks. This momentous occasion not only thrilled fans, but also paved the way for a new line of collectible figures from X-06. Featuring none other than beloved characters Bradwood Boimler and Beckett Mariner. These 1/6 scale figures are a testament to the meticulous craftsmanship and collaboration that goes into creating collectibles that resonate with fans. The first of these figures, Bradwood Boimler, is available for pre-order at x06.com, with Mariner to follow in the coming weeks. And now over to gaming news. The Krenim threat grows stronger each day in Star Trek Fleet Command's Year of Hell Part 2 arc. But fear not, reinforcements have arrived. The Department of Temporal Investigations, DTI, is unveiling its most advanced weapon against the temporal chaos, the USS Relativity. This extraordinary timeship, equipped with cutting-edge technology, is here to tip the scales and thwart the Krenim's plans for domination. This ship will require 200 ship parts to build, and you can claim them daily from the DTI faction store once you reach the rank of level 42. This ship not only deals more damage to Krenim targets, but also grants bonus rewards as you level it up, such as Seska officer shards and parts of the new artifact, Strand of Krenim Hair. Resistance is futile. Borg Billups is ready to join your crew. But can you survive Badgie's twisted drills? Jump into the Borganized Workforce event now in the Lower Decks game. On Xbox and PlayStation, Mud is opening its doors to a new choice pack on February 4th. And this one is taking us back to an old conflict. Purchase the Old Rivals choice pack for 29,500 Zen. This pack will be 50% off from the 4th to the 9th of February. You can choose from one of the following: the Zindian Sectile, Orlane Heavy Strike Wing Escort, the Sphere Builder Urlog Science Vessel, or the Nakul Archores Battle Cruiser. As well as the 3 ships, you can also choose between the following: 50 Master Keys, 300 Lobi Crystals, Cross-Faction Flying Unlock, 2 6T ship coupons, and ×10 Ultimate Tech upgrades. The dev team is, as always, adding a special version of this pack, the Old Rivals Mega Pack Bundle. This is a one-stop purchase to obtain all 8 items in the pack at once. The pack contains all items, no need to choose, and it will launch on the 4th of February for 50,000 Zen, but will be 50% off until the 9th of February. The entire galaxy is going to Red Alert very soon on Xbox and PlayStation. All of the Red Alert events will be returning at once as the Final Frontier is caught in a massive invasion on all sides. During this event, you'll be able to play the following content: the Borg Red Alert, the Alachi Red Alert, the Folian Red Alert, the Zenkefi Red Alert, and the Nakul Red Alert. In addition to their usual rewards, these task force operations will also grant daily bonus. You'll receive daily bonus each time you complete one Red Alert, it doesn't matter which one, on any of your characters on your account. After you receive 10 daily bonus, you'll be rewarded with a package containing the following once per account: an ultimate tech upgrade, a specialization point, and an experimental ship upgrade token. And now over to Turcotte with the latest comic news.
Hey Priority One, this is Fleet Admiral Turcotte coming to you with another Star Trek comic. So Ryan North is one of my favorite writers. His writing style is characterized by clever humor, witty dialogue, and science facts, while breaking the fourth wall with a upbeat comedic narration found in the margins of his comics. He often incorporates meta-commentary, absurd scenarios in his storytelling, blending lightheartedness with thought-provoking ideas, and this makes him the perfect writer for the comic version of one of my favorite Star Trek series and crew ever, Lower Decks. Now, Lower Decks Season 5 just ended, sadly. It was the end of the series, but hopefully not the end of that art style and tone from the franchise, and we'll get more animated Trek eventually from Mike McCann. But until then, we have this wonderful comic version in 2025 that I cannot recommend enough. Now, we're on issue 3 of this ongoing series. The series opens up with evil versions of Badgie setting the stage in the opening. We find out that we're on the planet Klaru, for a second contact mission where the people there are hyper-focused on finding the perfect role for everyone. Also, it looks like a classic science fiction story with fins and bubble helmets. We then cut to the four main characters of Lower Decks, Mariner, Tendi, Boimler, and Rutherford, having lunch and remarking on how it's nice that they don't have to stick around on that planet like the bridge crew. They get to spend time talking about their personality tests that they have been given. This is a great way to introduce these characters to new readers, while humorously describing them for people who already are fans. Like Rutherford saying, "Mine says that I like solving problems, so maybe I can figure that out." This is a really good example of 3 pages that have been entertaining side opening story that mirrors the opening of a traditional Star Trek show. And now we're going to hop into the main story, which is titled Natura Abhorrent, which immediately makes you think of the phrase nature abhors a vacuum, which is a great name for what we see happen in the rest of this comic. You see our hero Boimler and Mariner go to work, getting to be on the bridge with Mariner overseeing operations and Boimler getting to be the pilot. And when the larger mystery unfolds, we see our heroes are supposed to go visit a planet that's no longer there. Alecto 3 is gone, and we are asked to figure out why as we warp to its original location. We now go to engineering, where Billups is leading the conversation on solving this problem. We see a whole bunch of really fun ideas for how this could have happened thrown out and dismissed by our engineering science officers, providing some high-level technobabble. For those who don't know, Star Trek has a long history of basing the ideas in the show around real science to different degrees. I personally prefer cute lessons on real science found in my science fiction, instead of hearing about omega particles disrupting the neutrino levels of quantum temporal energy. And that's why I think Ryan North specifically is such a great fit for this series. He didn't have to include a scene where our characters speculate incorrectly, but although plausible scenarios, but it was very compelling Star Trek to follow through and show us that scene of our engineers and science spitballing different reasons why they can't see the planet. Whether it's gone, whether it's their instruments not being able to read it correctly, or maybe it's being hidden from the instrument specifically. We're seeing ops, our pilot, science, and engineering all working together on this problem as it comes to light, and this is the curious, problem-solving energy of Starfleet that I love. We arrive on the scene where the Vulcan character T'Lyn figures out what she believes is going on while on the bridge. She takes drastic action where she's forced to put Boimler and Mariner in a headlock so that she can warp the ship out of danger, and then to brief the rest of the crew on her belief that space is going to be eaten by a new normal. The crew attempt to outrun this phenomenon, contact Starfleet, who's attempting to respond, when they are eaten by the nothingness. So far, this is shaping up to be a pretty classic Trek episode premise. All 3 of these first Lower Decks comics from Ryan North have been a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Besides the 3 ongoing series at IDW right now, Star Trek Defiant, and Star Trek Lower Decks, we're also receiving Section 31 comic that will be a one-shot, meaning it's going to be a standalone story that you can buy. This is in February 19th of 2025, and then we have Star Trek Lore War coming. This is April 2nd in 2025. So, lots of good Trek coming out, and I can't wait. You can buy these collected versions of these comics or digital on IDW's website, or trek them out as they come out by starting a pull list at your local comic store. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're looking to join a Star Trek Online fleet, visit PriorityOneArmada.com, where you can learn more and check out our sweet merch, like this coffee cup, mouse pad, and our Priority One Armada comm badge. Live long and prosper.
Thank you to our Patreon supporters for helping to make all these Priority One Armada shows and streams possible. Well, that's it for this week's Trekking Out the News. Don't forget to like the video and leave a comment below with your thoughts. Follow us on X and Blue Sky at P1 Armada, and check out our website www.PriorityOneArmada.com for more information about our Star Trek Online in-game fleets. And join us every Saturday for the Priority One Armada live stream, where we go more in depth on this week's Star Trek Online news and take you, the viewers, on an away mission mission to earn in-game loot. Viewers can also win loot by entering our giveaways during each live stream. That's every Saturday at 9 PM US Eastern on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Kick. We host a range of other streams throughout the week, focusing on different Trek games and news. If you want to, subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss out on all the latest Star Trek news. That's it from me. Live long and prosper.